Barrow, where? Oh, it's you. Did Cyrus complain about his laundry? Figures. You want me to provide costumes for the then fair, huh? Well, I do enjoy making those old-timey clothes. Nice change of pace. But I heard about all the problems on Cyclops. Oh, you handled it. Well, look at you. Sure then, I'll make them then costumes.
Welcome, customers, to Do or DIY, where your home is your castle if you build it yourself. Ah, the then fair is back on? Great! I'll start chopping the wood and forging the nails I'll need to build the merchant stands post-haste. Buy something and then quickly depart my presence. The then fair? That silly little harlequinade of infants and imbeciles dressed as cavemen or something equally regressive? Oui, I can participate. Alas, my prize rings have been stolen. The rings do fire, ice, wind, dirt, and the fifth one. But I care not for it. I spit on its name. The guards, such as they are, found the thieves in houses on Unicorn Way, Triton Avenue, Cyclops Lane, and the Dark Cave. If you wish prizes for the then fair, recover those rings and take them to the girl who sent you.
We're the Planet Fears! You can fear us too, because destroying your planet is the thing we do!
You truly think to face me, wizard? Do you have any concept of what I am? No mere ghost lost in the ether. I am darkness. King of the dead. Lord of the night side. Master of the things in the dark which float and scream. And now you have the honor of becoming one of my subjects. The books on the Order of the Fang? I have not these things. I collected them as gifts. Gifts to the one who freed us. To the necromancer concealed safely in my domain. In the night side, where no mortal thing can see him.
The original practitioners of death magic were shunned by their societies, written off and punished as plague carriers and spirit thieves. And it's true that many of ill intent found a school with such spooky spells thematically amenable. The worst such group was the cult of the Corrosive Chorus, a sect from ancient Azteca who loathed the Song of Creation and sought to unwrite it. They traveled across nascent skyways, summoning banshees and spectral skulls to scream a discordant melody that could unmake worlds. Some believe Bartleby himself intervened to stop them, cursing the death cult with eternal life, sealed forever in a soundproof prison.
Wowzer! Oh, you survived! Or did you? You two seem solid and opaque, but it might just be the lighting. Nightside, the underplane that sits between the realms of life and death, which can't be seen by mortal eyes. Or do you mean a different Nightside? No, that's the one you mean. Yeah, I've read about it. All about it. It's a real physical place somewhere. You just can't see it. Ghosts can, so you'd need ghost eyes. Oh, or the fiery gaze of something possessed by spectral energy, like those field guards. Defeat field guards and get their pumpkin heads. Then I can do a thing and reveal Nightside. Wowzer, you did a great job! These pumpkin heads are perfect! Unfortunately, I can't do the thing. I thought I could. I read all about it while you were gone, but I can't. I can do stuff, but what you need is a thing. Headmaster Ambrose knows about things. All things. You should ask him for help.
Wizard, I'm afraid Bartleby's mind remains jumbled. I don't think he can help us. Have you had any luck with foul gaze? What's that you say? You need me to do a thing. Oh my, young people these days are terribly imprecise. Ah, you believe Malistaire is hiding in Nightside, that explains much. It would conceal him from all but Bartleby, thus the theft of his eye. But I see your plan. I can enchant these ghostly pumpkins to transfer their vision into yours, allowing you to see that which dead things see. At least for a short time. It'll take but a moment. And there. It is done. Go now, follow your instincts. Find the hidden path to Nightside.
A wizard? It has been so long. Have you come seeking the school of death magic? You have found it, and much more. The Death School and I once sat above in the Ravenwood under the shade of the grandfather tree. But in his rage and sorrow, Malistaire stole us. He feigned an explosion and shifted the very land upon which the school sits here to the night side. From this haven, he conducts his research into what I do not know. All I could do was sit and wait for Bartleby to see us and send help. His eye of history was stolen? No! Malistaire must have done this. He is in the school now. You must fix what he has broken.
Master, what about this book? The Order of the Fang was born of, some word that starts with K.
Give me that! Crocotopia, you dunce! And I knew that already. I've been scouring the place for ages. I came back here to find where in Oh, I see. Yes, this book does indeed have the answer I seek. So you're too late, wizard. Yes, I remember you. You fought my minions, thwarted all my diversions, but it doesn't matter. I've already won.
That was very dramatic. It's just a book. Hello there. I'm Dworgen, caretaker of the Death School. What's your name? Did you know the Death School moved to Nightside? That's an odd name. Oh, I get it. I thought it was darker than usual outside. Haven't gotten out much. And my master started bringing me books to study. Oh, and an orb that he said could show us all of history. I have history. No, don't have any. I have new dyes, though, if you want some. Still crunchy, too. Anyway, my master couldn't get the orb to work. So he traded it for more books. We've read everything to find the Order of the Fang. Turns out they're on Crocotopia, in a great... something that begins with S. You should probably tell the headmaster the Death School moved. Don't want the students to miss class.
Some good news, Wizard. The guards are reporting progress in pushing out the remaining undead, thanks to you. Now tell me, did you find Nightside? What? Oh my, this is indeed distressing news. But at least we know what happened to the Death School and poor Dworgen. I'll manage shoring up our passage to Nightside so we can resume proper death classes. But we must still contend with Malistaire. We know he seeks the Order of the Fang, a mysterious sect of wizards from Crocotopia, but we don't know why. With Bartleby's eye missing, We must rely on old-fashioned methods to find out. I need you to follow Malastair's trail to Crocotopia. Take these 2 spiral keys. They will grant access to the world door inside Bartleby. Even in his current state, he can guide you from there.
To your spellbook, wizard. You can now sort your treasure cards by school.
To do was use a magic ring to reduce this world to cinders, and this is the thanks I get! Take the Ring of Fire. I've already done my part. You'll never reach the others before the Destroyer rises.
Ring of Water, lend your power to create the Destroyer that will end this corrupted world! Who are you? Can't you see I'm busy here? It's rude to interrupt, you know, and rudeness must be punished. It doesn't matter. We will avenge our banishment. We will summon a destroyer of dirt, fire, wind, water, and etc. To, destroy you! My incantation was complete. The Ring of Water is powerless now, so you can have it. Word to your funeral.
Have you come to stop us? You can't. Nothing can. We are the planet Fears. The terrors born of all natural disasters. We are the shivering during a storm warning. The lump in the back of your throat during a small earthquake. We are the inconvenience of every snowfall. But we are nothing compared to what's coming. Meaningless in the wake of the destroyer. The disaster made flesh. I told you we were nothing compared to what's coming. But if you're so desperate to reclaim the Ring of Winds, here you go. I already used up all its powers anyway to provide breath to the destroyer.
Ah, good. The rise of the Destroyer should have a witness. Someone to go blind in the light of his glory. My fellows already imbued him with the power over fire, water, and wind. And I have given him all the power of the Ring of Dirt. There's only one ring left, the fifth ring. The oft-forgotten Ring of Guts. It's super important, though. It's what makes him a physical thing that can destroy, not just swirling energy. So, Ring of Guts, activate! Is it activating? I don't think it's activating. Lousy ring. Probably only works if you have working guts. Hey, you look alive. Want to help me out here? Either you do it, or I'll make you do it. Oh, bother. Are you sure I can't convince you to help me create the Destroyer? Come on. It'll be fun. Fine, fine. Sheesh, calm down. A simple no would have sufficed. And don't worry about all that energy. Without a body, it'll disperse on its own. Now, take the rings of dirt and guts and go. Do whatever you were going to do with them.
All the shopkeepers agreed to help us, and you stopped angry ghosts from destroying the world? This is shaping up to be the best Zen fair ever. Oh, and you even have rings we can give out as prizes. Let's see. Dirt, fire, wind, water, and guts? Like actual guts? Neat. Let's just put that last one away. Thank you so much, Wizard. Make sure to visit the Zen fair when it's up and running.
Wizard, the Ravenwood professors tell me you're a prime candidate to learn about monstrology. Meet me in Ravenwood whenever possible.
Come find me. I want to show you something that's really cool with death spells.
Young wizard, I have exciting news for you about gardening. Could you visit me in my classroom at Ravenwood?
Hello, young wizard. You should come see me in Ravenwood. I think you're going to want to hear what I have to say.
Come see me at the Storm Mill on Triton Avenue.
Theory holds that there are two broad categories of magic: elemental, fire, ice, storm, and spiritual, life, death, and myth. Legends of astral magic from ancient Celestia often complicated those old definitions, but there has yet to be physical evidence of the practice. It was ultimately the discovery of balance magic on Krokotopia that upended the previous paradigms and introduced a composite sorcery that blended the powers of the elemental schools while also being able to enhance or debilitate spiritual powers. Today, balance is considered one of the core 7 schools of magic, but many institutions have yet to fully incorporate it into curricula. Life magic was said to have been discovered by the earliest inhabitants of the Ravenwood, guided by none other than Grandfather Tree himself. He instructed his early disciples to plant trees and tend to a grove to learn the complex interactions of all living things. As these early theurges advanced in their studies, so too did their gardens improve, eventually sprouting the sentient spell trees. Not just of life magic, but all the schools. Each tree embodied a new form of magic, a new aspect of existence. It was through their growth, study, and teaching that magical law was tested, explored, and codified.
You say you are returning a book that someone dropped? You are quite a good sport to take time out of your day to do that. Thank you for doing that. Oh, hang on there. This book does not belong to the library. Inside the cover it states property of Sabrina Greenstar. She probably dropped it on her way to the fairgrounds. You best give it to her yourself.
Thank the Spiral you arrived so quickly. I need a hand with a crisis that could become an epidemic. The Carpe Diem Society gathers here to work on their lessons after classes. A 6-student study group, normally well-behaved. Today, however, one of the students stumbled upon the Book of Lost Pages. This accursed tome is to be locked away at all times. But it was misfiled by my assistant Boris and placed in the open stacks by mistake. When they opened it, the pages were unleashed. Speak to Boris Tallstaff and hear the story of the Lost Pages firsthand, then come back to me.
What? I didn't do anything? Well, okay. I guess I did put the Book of Lost Pages out in the main stacks. How was I supposed to know it goes in the vaulted archives and is never supposed to be available to students? I feel bad that the whole Carpe Diem Society was taken over by the book. There are 6 students in the group. Let's see. Kestrel Blackstorm, Taylor Froghead, Carson Sprite Thief, Declan Wormdust, Quinn Legendbreaker, and Bentley Daysong. Once the Book of Lost Pages affected them, they took off. I have no idea where in the spiral you might find them.
I need you to search the worlds of the spiral and ask around for the missing students of the Carpe Diem Society. Not only has the Book of Lost Pages affected the students, but I'm sure it has had an adverse effect on the denizens of the spiral. You'll need to search high and low, but I would start in Ravenwood. Simeon is eagle-eyed and may have seen something. You'll also need to search the worlds of Crocotopia, Mushu, Celestia, Avalon, and Azteca, but you'll be on your own for those.
The Carpe Diem Society scattered across the spiral. I heard rumors about Crocotopia, Mushu, Celestia, Avalon, and Azteca. You'll have to look around those worlds to find them. I'm afraid you're on your own for that. The Lost Pages have affected the Scarlet Screamers in Triton Avenue. They look weird and are even more dangerous than ever. Those Screamers were already causing problems, but if we don't round up the Lost Pages, who knows how far the infection will spread? Can you defeat some spell-writ Screamers and recover the Lost Page of Storms? Bring it back here.
So I hope you're ready for your next spell. Think you're up for it, wizard? You'll have to prove yourself in combat. Since you cannot perform combat here in Ravenwood, go see Kirby Longspear on Colossus Boulevard. I trust Kirby to rate your fighting skills.
Aha! You've seen the signs, haven't you? Why, signs of the end of the spiral, of course! Peculiarities, instances of pure impossibility! You may not have seen them yet, but you will! The Gravulum Order has detected increasing numbers of Pecrons all across the spiral. Pecrons? Why, they're invisible micro-magic particles that exist and don't exist at the same time. In concentration, they create peculiarities. That's the theory, at least. The Gravulum Order is dedicated to investigating this frightening trend, and we need your help. Take this Gravulum badge and get a reading from the Gobblers on Colossus Boulevard. Do this, and we might even invite you into the Order.
Can I help you? Oh, yes, of course. You're the one I was told about. I'm Principal Monstrologist, Gilda Burke. Thanks for coming. Headmaster Ambrose is allowing me to recruit talented and studious young wizards for an exciting new elective program, Monstrology. It's an ancient practice from my home world, Albion, and I've come to share Monstrology throughout the spiral. So let's get started. The motto of Monstrology is, know thine enemy. You'll learn to profile your enemy, extract their strengths, and use them to your benefit. We use special monstrological extract spells to enchant damage spells, which can then capture an enemy's very essence, or animus. An enchanted spell that deals damage will result in extraction of one animus, plus an additional animus is extracted with a defeating hit. Now pay attention here, because this is very important. To formally collect the animus you've extracted, you must win the duel. Once you've successfully collected an enemy's animus, their profile is added to your Monstrology tome, so you can reference them at any time. There's much more to Monstrology than that, of course, but I find 'tis easier to do than to listen. It's high time for some field work. Take this extract undead animus spell and use it to capture the animus of any undead enemy you'd like to profile. Well, almost any. Since you're new to Monstrology, you'll want to tussle with a low-level enemy to maximize your chances of animus extraction. Start with the Lost Souls on Unicorn Way. Extract one Lost Soul animus, then return here, and we'll wrap up your introduction to Monstrology.
Thank goodness the headmaster sent a wizard to aid us. We could really use your help. Strange creatures have taken over Colossus Boulevard. We don't know where they came from, but they eat everything in sight. We call them gobblers. I admire you wizards. My niece studies ice magic at Ravenwood, but I'm worried about her. She said she was doing some school project on Colossus Boulevard, but I don't know why she has to do it now. Would you go speak to her and see if she needs any help? Her name is Mindy Pixie Crown.
Beware, young wizard. The street you now have access to contains battles which are handled a little differently. There can be more opponents at one time compared to the amount of players participating in the battle. Be very careful.
That's so sweet of my uncle to send you. I'm so glad you came too. I've been doing some ice research for Professor Greyrose, but I had to stop. I really need your help. This is horrible. First the gobblers showed up and started eating everything in sight, and then these evil snowmen. They're all over the place. We must get rid of them, but there are so many. Hey, I know. Why don't you defeat some of them and see if that will chase the rest away?
So, Malorn Ashthorn wants me to rate your fighting skills? Okay, I've done that many times for him before. I talked to him because I was once a death student. Problem was, I was too scared of ghosts. How about you go and defeat some gobblers? They are pretty tough for the Wizard City area. I would not want to go up against any.
Well, that didn't seem to make a dent in those gobblers at all. They're still eating the city. Go speak with Professor Greyrose. Maybe she will know what to do. I'll try to keep their damage to a minimum.
Oh dear, I was afraid of that. It was an accident. I didn't mean to summon those gobblers. And those evil snowmen aren't doing a thing to help. They're actually causing more trouble. The biggest problem with gobblers is that they're always hungry. Let's try brewing a potion to make them lose their appetite. The snowmen we'll deal with later. Here is a list of ingredients for the potion. Take it back to Minty Pixie Crown on Colossus Boulevard.
A magic potion? Excellent idea! I'll begin working on this list she gave us. I'll set up the cauldron for the potion here. Can you get the first ingredient? It's called stinkweed. You can find that growing right here in Colossus Boulevard. Go gather some for me.
Impressive indeed. You seem to be living up to your reputation as a death student. I just wish I could have made it as a student when I was young. Here, take the note to Malorn Ashthorn. I gave you 5 out of 5 gold stars for your effort. Keep up the studies, young wizard.
So it seems that Kirby was impressed with your performance, and that you're becoming a talented wizard. Your next spell is called Death Prism. You will need the Scroll of the Elder Seer to complete this quest. I heard that a clue to the location of the scroll is somewhere near Mortis, the Death Tree, in a secret place called Nightside. You'll know it when you see it.
You feel the ground begin to rumble.
So, you are looking for the spell scroll? It is inside the tower across the street. Unfortunately, it is well guarded by Night Stalker and Adair Tomeo. Be careful, young wizard. This will be a tough battle. Good luck.
What is this? A visitor? You'll never get the scroll of the Elder Seer.
Ah, I see you found the Scroll of the Elder Seer. Very good. Let me see it.
You give the scroll to Malorn Ashthorn, who immediately starts reading it.
Yes, this is the Scroll of the Elder Seer. And for that, here is your next death spell.
You just unlocked a new section in your spell tab, spell writing. With this, you can modify and improve existing spells. Be sure to take a look.
Whew! This stinkweed really does stink. I know I've lost my appetite. That's all I need. I'll brew the potion now. Here's the first batch of potion, young wizard. Hopefully this will make the gobblers stop eating. While I'm making more, go beat some gobblers in combat and make them drink the stinkweed potion.